What's going on, guys? This is Jonathan with TLD. I've got a few requests as far as a tour of a Geeks room. You guys want to see my setup, so I'm going to run you guys through it right now. So this is my main desk where I do all my editing. I have my MacBook Pro hooked up to a Samsung SyncMaster T240 HD. I'll kind of give you a zoom up here and give you guys a little walk through the desk. So just have some basic Tascam speakers, listen to music, stuff like that, nothing too crazy. Here I have one of a 1.5 TB Seagate drive hooked up to a little dock. Those are the Beats by Dre solo headphones, and this is the wired Apple keyboard. I actually prefer that over the wireless just because I like having the number pad there. Then as we go down, this is the Western Digital 2 TB external drive. I use that with my Mac Pro as my main drive. As far as a scratch disk for the video, that's a SanDisk multi-card reader. I use that to transfer video with my Canon 7D. Actually works a lot better, and I'm actually able to transfer it with a plugin in Final Cut. We take a little bit closer look at the Samsung. It's a touch of color, so you guys can see the little red bevel on the edge, and everything's touch, so there's no buttons right here, just a power off, and then the actual other buttons are on the side of that. So 24 inches, 1920 by 1200 resolution, and then you guys can see my MacBook Pro. This is the 2010 Core i7. I got a bunch of wires hooked up right now. I got the Ethernet going. I got the adapter from mini DisplayPort to DVI that's hooked up to my monitor right now. So I basically have a dual monitor set up right now, so I can drag anything over here from, you guys can see the mouse scrolling from here over to my desktop. So basically like a nice little multi-monitor setup. That's standing on a Logitech stand. I don't have anything hooked up as far as the USB power. Definitely want to get that going down the road. Then you guys can see here's my Magic Mouse and a nice mouse pad my girlfriend got me for Christmas. That's pretty cool. Then we move down. There's a little actual, this is cool, it's like actually a tripod for the video. I was trying to actually hook this up to my monitor, didn't fit, so I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do with this. This is my Zoom H4n. I'm actually recording the audio through this right now. I'm going to sync that up after, but that's what I use for my audio, my videos. There's the 7D. I'm using an HV30 right now, but I wanted to show basically my whole rig. That's why I left the 7D out of this. Crush It, that's a Gary Vaynerchuk book. It's an awesome book if you guys are looking for basically some information on how to succeed anything like YouTube, or you guys who are tech guys that want to get going with that. It's a really good book, so I recommend that. I got some vitamins. I got the case for the H4n. I got another picture of me and my girlfriend. My basketball, huge basketball fan. Then I got the Apple in-ear headphones. A couple 2.5. These are older drives that I've had taken out of MacBook Pros. The Beats by Dre little case. Then I got some Monster Cleaner. This is actually my favorite. It works really well. Comes with the cloth. About 20 bucks from my MacBook Pro. As we go down, I've kind of made this the new unboxing area, so it's got a nice little roomy area. We can do that. And then as we go down, there's kind of the past boxes that I've done. So we got everything from the Beats to the 7D to my MacBook Pro. That's actually some Skull Candy headphones. Those are my brother's. That's his box. Probably gonna do a review on that. That's why that's in here. And we got an old school Mickey phone. Big Disney fan. Me and my girlfriend. As we go up, we got Michael Jordan. Like I said, I'm a huge basketball fan, huge Bulls fan. Been a Bulls fan forever now. And then we got my guitar. So if you guys don't know, play a little bit of guitar. And then there's the famous Homer that you guys have seen in some of the videos. So that pretty much does it. Covered about everything in here, from the speakers to my MacBook to the monitor. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Not much to it, but I had a few requests for it. So hope you guys like checking this out, and I will catch you guys later.